Hello, YouTube fans and friends. Welcome back once again as we continue this journey all through World War II as U-47, speeding along. Quite the success in the last attack convoy where we, I think, managed to take out 2 tankers, yes, if I remember that right. All done in the fog, much of it with the deck gun because we'd wasted so many torpedoes. Fun, nonetheless. We are going to continue our survival run campaign here with U-47. For now, the gameplay continues as we make our way to Heligoland to refill on some torpedoes. So, a check of our situation. Early January 8th, 0600, right on the dot. We are going to make our way back out to sea. And then from there, see here, let's go poop. We're gonna just head straight for it. And so yeah, we're now kind of we're just now disengaging the convoy that we had tracked all the way up the coast here throughout the entire prior night, really, and just getting away, getting clear. Okay, moment for a little bit of an interlude right here, and I jump into something I noticed in the update that I just downloaded for U-Boat, and that is the rework of the deck awash state. How you with deck awash on can still, if the weather's calm enough, have guys out on the conning tower like this. That's pretty cool. The drawback is ventilation, I think, is just a tad tougher because of the risk of flooding, and so I think you lose a little bit of air quality, like more so than before this update. So tactically, of course, the one big positive is if an aircraft does happen to show up, we can go down really, really quickly without any real problem. And at this deck awash state, with the ability to be out on the conning tower, we'll be that much better prepared to spot an aircraft further away. And that's a nice advantage, kind of balancing things out, right? Good versus bad, pros versus cons, because before the update, in order to peep any aircraft that might be in the area while you were in deck awash, you would have had to use the observation scope down here to get that done. And this bad boy just doesn't quite cut the mustard when it comes to trying to spot incoming aircraft. So, you know, a little bit of good, a little bit of bad. A little bit of good, a little bit of not so good, you might say. But I like the way that they've reworked this to make it a little bit more realistic, to have there be just a little bit more risk involved. I like it. Okay, we've got a message about somebody in the area. From U-29, steamer is in square AN514, course 5, true medium speed, confirm contact AN514. Boom. Course 5. Steamer. We need more speed. Okay. Call that maybe 8-ish hours just to catch up. That's our course to intercept on this one. We're out of deck gun ammo, so we're going to have to try to hit it with a torpedo if we miss. with one. We'll have to try to hit with the other, and then if we miss with the other, we'll be all out of weapons. Hey, all right. Bingo. Morning of the 9th. Sun up. Contact. There we are. Looks like a single steamer indeed. Tough to tell right off the bat. That may just be a regular old Empire Explorer, maybe. Kind of try to judge that distance. I'm guessing that's about, you know, 9 maybe or so kilometers away. Right, and he's at roughly 10-ish. Call it about there. All right, and then he's going 5-ish. So at a course that's like that. So it'll be best for us to kind of make a course a bit more like so. Race out ahead of him, get into a better ambush position, come out on the other side, hopefully have ourselves a good torpedo ship. No way. No way. There's another submarine out there. Shit. Oh, shit. You gotta be kidding me, man. If that's U-29, I'll say that'd be very upsetting. Fact of the matter is, he's got the inside track. He's got a better look, a better shot. So, it's all his. It's the way it goes, man. Oh well. Let's head on. Do what we were planning on doing. Disengage. We have now an important message received. It says, we have information that a major British military and political figure is on board an Isles-class corvette headed towards the port of London. The ship is part of a convoy moving at a speed of 18 kilometers an hour. Estimating the convoy is currently passing through AN 445 with a course of 124. Okay. AN 445. Right back where I was. Heading 124, huh? And trying to make for London. At 18 kilometers an hour, we need to, kind of like we did for the mission to that convoy just off the coast of Spain earlier in the war, off the coast of Portugal. that had the vital technology. We need to guesstimate some landmarks and time. So right now we're at 0800, 0801, 9 January. So let's go 12-hour marks. Right. So in 12 hours going 18. They'll make it 216 kilometers per 12 hours. Right about there. All right, so that's going to be and then from here in is kind of like danger and desperation zone. See here, 119, you know, and it so 135 right there. That's kind of end of the line for the deal. And you're talking probably catching them here. And the reason why I say that, we'll go ahead and put a compass marker kind of merp. No! Would you look at that? Ha ha! Okay, we're in business, and we got our 2 torpedoes. So, all right, now, we're not heading for Heligoland anymore. We're going to make 429 to then here. Right about there. And I suspect we'll be there around the same time they are in this area. Well, here we go. Weather's not going to help us out too much, and we didn't get the time quite right, although the rendezvous will be about 3 hours from now, so we were close. I'd say within about a half hour of the intercept point. Actual. So off we go. We should catch up with this convoy coming up on us from somewhere off the starboard. Looking for an Isles class corvette. Yeah, here we go. An update. AN753. They're headed 194. Well, that helps. Yep. So they are right out here. 193. That's a zigzag. And then they're going here. And then I bet you they're going here. And there. And there. Whoa, wait a minute. There's some more smoke. That's a 4th ship. Okay. That actually looks like it might be some kind of a transport. Destroyer friend.
Alarm! Konvoi in Sicht!
Yep. We'll go ahead and set it off. And since it's daytime, it's going to be smart for us to send that and then take the boat to periscope depth. Of course, we want to make absolutely sure.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Nice. Plenty of room. Down we go. On the hunt, man. There's our Corvette. 4 short. Call his velocity 18. We already know that. Corvette. Isles class. Yup. Distance Purish. We'll say it's that far away. 9.1 is probably not quite right. That's probably more like there. Yeah, okay. I don't even think 8.9 is quite right, so it must be down over the horizon a little further ways. Maybe there. I think I'll buy that. .7. Let's see if we can ID this guy and get a distance on it. That looks like it. EF class. Speed 18. Actually, I think on the smart thing to do might be to send one torpedo at this guy for starters. And I think I need to correct my angle on bow. More like 77. Slow it down.
Voraus.
He's turning this way. I'm trying to get this as right as I can get it. Okay, 55.2. We were off by quite a bit there. We'll call it 56. All right, let's plug that in.
Aktualisieren. Gegnerfahrt 1-0 Knoten.
Let's plug this in.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 3190 Meter. Lage
There.
5-8 Bug links.
We're gonna flood them both.
Rohr 4 bewässern.
3.5 meters. Spread of 45 meters. Fire.
Los.
We'll have to take care of that Isles class for sure with the deck gun. Come on, baby.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
10 seconds.
Fehlschuss.
No.
Fehlschuss.
Ah. That ain't good. Yeah, all right. So, got a miss under the target. Go figure. Just shaved it underneath. They probably even felt the torpedoes whoosh under the boat. Men working in the bowels of the destroyer. But now we're going to make a little bit of distance, and we're going to head out to sea a bit, get to where we can surface the boat and move faster, shadow this convoy all the way around the Horn here into nighttime, probably around somewhere around here maybe. And then once the sun goes back down again, I intend to try and target this bad boy. They're cooperating to a degree here. We're nearing sundown again. Back out closer to open water. The weather's turned just a little sour, not bad. Waves are up. Well, here, once we get past sundown, or once we're right there, I'm going to turn back toward, and we may just risk this for the biscuit. All right, we've got enough battery. Let's do this. Let's go electric motors, please. Thank you. Let's give it all we got. This way we're coming in quieter. Destroyer once again none the wiser. One of those things has radar. Not a very good one. Huh. Early war radar looks like January 1940, huh? Okay. Got to be a little surgical about this. Would like to try and get out alive. Okay. I'm going to risk it now. Surface the boat. Let's add a little speed. Now as good a time as any. They're not going to be able to shoot me back from the backside. Let's go.
Kommandant, wir wurden... Konzentriert euch auf eure Aufgabe. Zerstöre.
Go.
Wir befinden uns in flachen Gewässern.
Boom! Got an explosion right there. Come on, baby. Ah, a little bit of the drink. A little more. Think that was a hit. Overshoot. Got him. New communication. Ooh, that's a good hit. Good hit. Come on, baby. No idea. 8 rounds left. What's the communication? This message seems to have encrypted. Okay, it's an SOS. Come on, baby. Hits, hits. Come on, baby. 4 shots left. We got rounds incoming. Something fell over. She's down. All right. Beautiful. All right, take her to periscope depth. Go, go, go. Aisles sunk. Round to port. Now, their revenge. have an EF class coming about to try and hunt us down now. Doesn't seem to be pinging us on sonar. That's our destroyer friend. And he looks like he's headed off. Yep. Look at that. Wow. Well, well, well. U-47 manages to complete the mission despite some doubts. This part of the for-profit hunt has gone well. Looks like we're going to be able to get out of here.
Verstanden, Kommandant.
Beautiful. I would, you know, try to make a run at one of those tankers, but like I said, I got an empty boat. So it's time to make distance here. Head on out to sea. Head on back to Heligoland, and we will stop for nothing. Don't have to worry too much about playing music and cards along the way and having parties and stuff to keep the guys' spirits up. Probably be able to make it a pretty quick trip. And here we are, working our way into the Heligoland sub-pens in the fog. Of course, as was the case historically, any U-boat captain would pull into a pen like this and have a whole lot more confidence about staying for a while to fill the boat up, like we need to do. We need to get fuel, would be good, ammunition, torpedoes, full boat.
Ruder 10 Grad, Backbord.
Pull in. Bring it hard over.
Ruder Mitschiffs.
And probably don't need the searchlight anymore.
Ruder 30 Grad, Backbord.
I think we're in the right spot. Bingo! All right. Sweet. Okay. Did a little bit of a U-turn with a U-boat, but we're parked in the bunker at Heligoland now. Here we go. Crew quite a bit relieved. It's been a bit of a harrowing journey thus far. Whew. Captain's going to go ahead and get off the boat, see what's what. Good. What, need more of this? 40 rounds. Probably do, and don't want to do a whole lot more than that. Bunch of T1s. Let's go T1s and 1 and 2. T2s with the version 1 pistol in 3 and 4. And then we'll buy more T1s. We'll do T2s. The rest of the way. Could refill the coffee, no problem. Right. Awesome. Fuel, topper. Food. I seem to have plenty of food. Canned meat and bread. Fruits and veggies. We probably could use another med kit. Or 3. Then the rest of the space can be used for ammo and spare parts, or, scrap for spare parts. And we'll spend better part of a week here. Okay, well, Captain 60s and the crew of U-47 will continue the for-profit hunt and head on back out to sea. Slow ahead, baby. Off we go. Feels good. Boat's loaded again. Ready to take it back out on the water. Cause a fuss. Of course, the question will be where to. I had an idea about the western approaches before. I may have another idea now. I think I want to take the boat out here and around, and then I think I want to go up in the Norwegian Sea up here and kind of out this way. Of course, who knows what adventures we will run into along the way as BDU changes our mission back and forth again. Oh, in the midst of some really rough weather here, we may elect to take the boat down for a bit. Certainly interested to get caught up in the journal. More than 2 months now since I last made an entry into this journal following a lengthy doldrum at sea out north of Scotland. We did manage to come upon several enemy vessels and score a number of sinkings. We also have had a number of close calls. One involving a convoy attack, taking as many as 3 separate runs directly into the teeth of enemy escorts. I hope to intercept English shipping that may be attempting now to go around our U-boat patrols between the UK and Bergen. All right, here we are. U-47 arrives just northwest of the Norwegian coast, just outside one of the main approaches for one of the main trade ports in Norway. With our positioning, we do hope we'll be able to interdict British and Allied merchant shipping. We'll have to see if this is a target-rich environment or a dry well. This port here of Norvik, one of the most important ports in northern Norway. Due to its location, the port is naturally protected from the harsh weather conditions of the North Sea. Narvik is a key transshipment center for iron ore, which is transported from the mines inland and in Sweden. This port plays a significant role in the regional economy, supporting trade and industry in northern Scandinavia. Its strategic location and modern infrastructure make it an important hub for both cargo and passenger ships. Several days at sea now, and resorting to a little routine work and camera shot with the deck gun reloading ongoing now, with a little music playing in the background in the midst of a storm. It's been about 3 days now since U-47 came up here near Narvik, and the patrol has borne no fruit thus far, giving the guys just a little bit of a reprieve from the heavy, intensive hydrophone check schedule. Well, howdy, Cap. Looks like you made something nice there. BankSixdeis back here on the stove, cooking things up while the music blares, man. Everybody having an okay time, and the captain pitching in. Well, it's been better part of 5-6 days now. We have covered a lot of ground out off the coast of Narvik. I suppose you might say, from an historical and role-playing perspective, we might have done the favor of protecting our own shipping from enemy warships that might have been nearby, but we didn't come across anything up here, and I am, as captain, ready to make the command decision to send U-47 in another direction. All right. Further consideration, I don't feel that patrolling this area is necessary any longer, and I think I would like to continue to hear and then take a look right around here and just see what we find. Oh, on our way, we have a message. Another contact. U-52 says, thank you, U-52 again. Freighter in a square AN226, southwesterly course, fast speed. Can't intercept. Maybe we got ourselves a fast-moving big freighter or a tanker. Confirm. It says speed high. Just one of them, and right in that area there, headed southwest. All right, bingo. Hey there. Well, she's not moving in the right direction. She's something, though. Let's report that. Let's come to port.
25 Grad, Backbord.
Instead, well, he can't do this either. Shoot. This would be a nice thing if they made it so you can just, swap. Okay, what do we have here? Are those Norwegian flags? I don't know. Boy, I tell you, that looks like a war class, like I was thinking about earlier. That or another Empire Bell. We'll see about it. Ah, okay.
Alarm! Handelsschiff in Sicht.
Allied merchant in sight. Looks like we've got bright red flags. That is an enemy.
Wir schaffen das.
Freighter. That is an Empire tower. I am certain of it. Good. 14. All right. Call that normal speed. Distance. I'd say she's about there-ish. 9.3 sounds about right. All right, Schultze, baby. Let's get you on the TDC. Thank you. Kalvaka, I need you on the other watch, please.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Let's go for an angle on bow that we can be proud of, hey? CS at 99 now. To port. Let's set that. I'm going to put that in.
Gegnerlage 9, 8, links.
All right. I think it's time for us to take the boat down. Gents, periscope depth, thank you. Rosing says he hears ship propellers close to behind us.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Moving away. That must be another merchant. Let's mark that. Contact merchant 0910. We're going to plug this one in.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 7 Knoten.
The crew of U-47 works dutifully to get this next fish into the tube, so we have as many torpedoes ready to fire as we need when we actually take our shot at this one. I'm anticipating this one more than I have in a while. I've been missing lately. Oh, our man Rosing continues to hear other things. We got a new ship propeller at 321.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Whoa. Medium speed closing in at 5 to 10.
U-Boot 320 Grad.
Sure enough, there's a U-boat out there. 2.8's actually pretty good. Let's lock that in.
Entfernung zum Ziel 2828 Meter.
T1, T2. Let's go T2.
Rohr
2
3
of them.
bewässern. Rohr 4 bewässern.
6 meter depth. 35 meters spread between them. Los.
Los!
1 away. 2 away. Ooh, she's looking mean. She's looking good. This is the second torpedo. You can see the other one right here with it. Twin torps, angry as hell. Dud. 2 duds. Oh! You gotta be kidding. 2 duds. You gotta be kidding. What terrible luck we are having.
Ruder mit
Before, just so that we can claim this thing, I mean, I think we got to surface. I don't want this other U-boat getting this kill from us.
Tiefe 5 Meter.
We got to go at this thing if we can. If she's manning battle stations, I suppose that means that she's not going to let us board her, but if we get close enough, maybe we can order her to evacuate. Who knows? Let's put a shot into her. Woo! Big swells out here today. I think she's turning away. I don't think I want to have to sink her this way again, but deck yay seems to be the way for us. Done. Hit. We're coming for you, ship. Oh, Schultze, come on, baby. Keep this thing. Ooh, way overshoot. Damn it. That's a hit. Alright, we're close enough now. Let's slow down.
Voraus.
What do we got? This freighter is unarmed, seems not to be escorted. We may attempt to communicate with it. We intend to sink the ship. We've already shot at you. We'll use light signaling to communicate our last intent. They're already a little lower in the water, it looks like. After your crew sends light signals that you're going to sink this ship, there's no immediate reaction among its crew. After a while, you notice the ship started to zigzag intensively to avoid incoming torpedoes. Crew does not evacuate the freighter. Well, we tried. Sure enough.
Große Fahrt
Gun
voraus.
it. Let's bring it to port just a bit.
25 Grad. Backbord.
Always want to be closer, right? Swells. Still going to make it a little bit more difficult than it would be otherwise. Come on, baby. Woo! Start a fire. This is AP, though. Boom! Right in the rear. Come on, waterline hit at the rudder. Come on around the starboard.
Rudergänger 25 Grad. Steuerbord.
Come on, baby, show me it. Show it to me. Right there. Ah.
Ruder mitschiffs.
Decent hit.
Langsame Fahrt voraus.
Ooh, that was a good one. Pepper it, pepper it. That was maybe a decent waterline hit. That certainly was. I suspect this ship will have radioed our position by now. this rudder. The stern of the ship. Always a decent target. Right there. Bingo. All right. See if we can start some fires on this bad boy. Maybe you'll get off now, you enemy crewman. Think twice about denying a directive from the Reich. A couple of finishing shots. All right. We're just going to circle her for a while and see if... We're just going to circle her for a while.
Das Schiff.
Severely damaged, it says. Lifeboats out. I mean, that gets us some budget. Maybe not as much as a sinking. I don't know. I like it, though.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Yeah, she doesn't seem quite ready to sink just yet. Oh, I think she's going down slowly but surely, though. For sure. Let's head on out of here, man. Leave her for dead. We got the budget anyway for that kill. That's nice. All right, we'll take it. Off we go. All right. All right, we got this next one to go after.
Kurs auf.
If there's a U-boat there, I'll have no choice but to turn this thing around and head back home. We just need another assignment. Too much action up here for one U-boat. Captain up here, still on his mind is that failure for the torpedo strike. A couple of T2s, man, those things. They were unreliable in real life. And we did turn on that realism option before we started this campaign. And for the first time, it's really reared its head. Gunther Schultz and one sailor helper gonna get to work reloading that deck gun after more good work from the crew managing that weapon. Following a bit of a halting attack, U-47's crew continues to see success in the North Sea. Also a little frustration because it's crowded out here. Nonetheless, we're going to continue on after another supposed target as we make our way a little closer to the coast of England this time. Make all speed and see what's out there. That's a bingo. Got our next one. Hello. And I think we have ourselves a big old juicy one. That's gotta be a tanker. Let's just take a look. I think it's one of these. The OL class. Get some preliminary info on her here. Tanker, we already know. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know. That looks more like it. And that sucker's got top speed 24 kilometers an hour. That explains a lot. Had a real hard time catching up with this thing. Golly, okay, so Dale class still over 11,000 gross rate tons. Okay. Passing her up, gonna get out in front. Better ambush position so we can get a sure thing shot. I want to put this tanker to the bottom, baby. Let's begin our torpedo maintenance here. We're gonna go T1s this time. Tubes 1 and 2 will get all the love. The other thing is, I think we'll probably be able to do this from the surface. It's night, it's a new moon. So, okay, now's the time to port. Slow it down. Prefer those electric motors, please. Angle on the bow. Call it 52. 51. Plug it in, baby.
Winkel 5, 1, Bug rechts.
Recheck speed. Still booking. $20. All right, here's where I'm going to do it. Let's go ahead and just spit one out at it.
0, 5, 6 Meter. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
Got to get this all set.
Winkel 7, 3, Bug rechts.
Tube 1. Dale class draft 8.46. 6 meters is good. Let's have it go fast. I guess we need to recalibrate this.
Geschwindigkeit 1, 1. Knoten.
And this.
Aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 7, 8 rechts.
And Los on this one. One away. Bingo. Yes, sir. All right. That's what you get when you get a good hit on a big old tanker just like that. Wonderful. One torpedo, one kill, I think. Sure appears that way. Ooh, my word. That is one toasty, floating piece of iron, man. Holy moly. They're evacuating now. Bam! Oh! Oh! Whew. It's vicious what we do here, man. The devils of U-47 strike again. Quite a sight watching it go down. I can't lie, that's pretty impressive. blazing skyward. Another day on the job for U-47. Another tanker down.
Ja.
Yep. 4,000 budget for that kill. Let's send it in. Wonderful. Well, Schultze and the captain team up once again. Managed to get ourselves a good torpedo shot this time. Whew. Awesome. You know what? I want to go on a little... this is kind of a... This is a bit of a me as a BankSixdeis prerogative, you might say, because not too long ago, a few episodes back, we received an offer for a mission to attack Scapa Flow. And as you can see, we have yet to do that one. It's earlier in the war, and it's usually always best to try to do that mission earlier rather than later. So I think it would be interesting for us to jump up that way and do a little bit of recon, see what we can get away with. So let's set a course north. We won't tell the sailors exactly what it is we're up to here. This will be normal patrol type stuff until we get close, and then the captain will reveal all. But let's head up that way for starters. If we get interrupted by communication about a nearby merchant, we'll probably answer the call. Maybe halfway to Scapa Flow, we've come down for a quick hydrophone check to see if there's maybe some hunter killers out there in front of us or anything else. Our new radio man has come upon a contact. He swears he can hear it at 328. If your hearing's as bad as mine, I don't hear squat. All rates. Here's what they're listening to. And a convoy, it says, indeed. Wow. We caught a convoy early in this patrol. Here we are, 13 days and some change in. And it looks like we're going to have a shot at another one. It's moving down along the coast, closing in. That's got to be freighters. I suppose we'll make a course to intercept. Yo. Alright, so let's call it 14 kilometers an hour. So that's 56 every 4 hours. And I bet you they're going way, they're hugging it. 56. Let's do this. Close to the English coast now, and sure enough, here we have, the next project. We've got a convoy for sure, everybody. Is it possible that doom awaits U-47? We'll find out when we join together next time. That's it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed. If indeed you have, please hit that thumbs up button. Helps the video, helps my channel, and helps this great game, U-Boat. Also, subscribe to my channel, Alternate History Gaming, and hit that notification bell to find out the next time I drop a big video for you. Until then, I'm BankSixdeis. See you on the next one. Later.